with Keyshawn Johnson, along with Emmanuel Ocho, along with a few people.
It was 3 shows, so all of
3 shows, 5 people.
Oh,
3 shows, but 5 people.
Oh,
3 shows.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So it was revealed that a 42-page lawsuit was filed by former Fox Sports hairstylist named Faraji, alleging workplace misconduct, naming Fox Sports executive Charlie Dixon, Skip Bayless, and Taylor as defendants. Faraji's allegations also included Skip Bayless offering Joy Taylor money for sexual favors. Additionally, the lawsuit accuses Taylor of having slept with Emmanuel Acho in order to advance her position within the network. On page 11 of the lawsuit, Faraji claims she spoke with Joy Taylor regarding her decision to sleep with Emmanuel Acho and Charlie Dixon, as it could have disastrous repercussions, to which Taylor allegedly dismissed any worries.
No. See, when somebody start talking like that,
It's fine. Don't do it. No. Don't do it.
No, sir.
We didn't talk about
Unknown caller.
never. We didn't talk about Joy Taylor.
yes,
Friend of the show.
yes.
Just up here recently. I've been getting a lot of flack for not asking the hard hitting questions. I don't give a fuck. Suck my dick. But yeah, Joy Taylor, along with Keyshawn Johnson, along with Emmanuel Ocho, along with a few people.
It was 3 shows, so all of
3
five
shows, 5
shows.
people.
Oh,
It's 3 shows, but 5 people.
Oh, then
3
I'm
shows with 5 people. Like you said, Emmanuel Acho, Joy Taylor, LaShawn McCoy,
My
Chase
man,
Daniel,
Shady.
and Craig Carter.
Yeah. Shady was good.
Yeah, all of them. Friday, a lot of them tweeted about it. Because we got fired that day off, that kind of thing. But and also Joy had multiple shows on the network. All of those are gone. It's an interesting time at FS1. Chris Broussard and them, their show lasted only like 2 shows that were major. Lasted. Was it First Things First, and what's the other one called? I can't think of the other one. The Herd and First Things First were the 2 that survived. No surprise with either of those. Those are like the flagship shows. But FS1 is doing a major overhaul. They're gonna be looking for new talent.
I heard they're thinking about Max Kellerman, Tony Reale.
Yeah. And they should consider some off the beaten paths people. Maybe people who do other podcasts who've shown a diversity of issues that they can talk about. Maybe some black podcasters.
That's true.
Anyone from Philly, maybe?
Maybe Philadelphia. Yeah. I mean, authors. Definitely authors.
Journalists.
You need a journalist in the mix.
You gotta have a.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Yeah. So FS1, if they writing, if they got the check.
Yeah, for sure.
Call Flip.
Yeah.
7K.
Not for me. Not for Flip.
7K. I was talking about Mark. 4K.
Oh, you know I was getting 10 to 15 piece for them little joints. Watch your fucking mouth. You talking to me? We talking about 60 seconds, nigga.
But then you stop.
I did stop, because you try to make fun of it. You use your big, huge platform to poke fun of me taking the brown paper bag. And then they wrote under my comments for about 3 weeks. Then I got mad and pissed off at you, and then we had an argument up here that we had to take out. Remember, Mel?
Yes, I do.
Has your money grown since then, or has it decreased?
It has. Got him.
And you never have to slap a salmon sandwich again.
That was the video. That was the fucking video. You remember too, Paul.
Oh, God. Right? Well, you never came back and said, hey, Joe, you was right about that, man.
Nobody want to give nigga. Listen, that's a problem in our community. I don't want to just give a nigga credit, even if you was right.
Is that the Caribbean? Which community?
Black community. Okay. I don't separate community like you've been doing. I don't pander like you've been. Nigga, they calling you out on it. There's only one person calling you out.
I'm black.
I'm playing. No. The community, the FBA and the ADOS has accepted you. Yo, Joe. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, but niggas was tight. I got texts about you this week about that black culture shit when I wasn't here.
Oh, yeah.
Black journalists was texting me like, what the fuck is they talking about? I got, what the fuck
You
you
got
mean
text about me.
Yes. Which one though? Which time? The one that we just did?
The one, where we were talking about, you were kind of on the right side of that issue, where you were talking about black culture being kind of denigrated, and somebody saying, well, we don't really have a black culture because of slavery and all of that shit.
Somebody said up here?
Yeah,
I think we were naysaying that.
Oh, Ish said that.
It said that. And you two kind of were like, well, we've been here long enough to have a culture.
Word.
What'd you say?
Yeah, my word is not Ish's word.
No, I'm just saying that conversation was getting hit. Not you in that conversation. That conversation was getting hit.
That community.
And I was like, damn, I wish I was here for that conversation, because that was starting to sound crazy.
And a lot of people do wish that you were here. I wish that you were here for that conversation. Well, as the sole Caribbean man up here, it becomes difficult. You know what I mean?
Well, you sit next to a Caribbean woman, though.
He's a Caribbean man.
They kicked out. They kicked out the group. They kicked out.
You can't kick people out.
They can't.
Yo.
They can't. Anyways, go on.
But I wasn't saying what I was saying to be down with somebody neither. Now,
No.
I'm not trying. I'm not. That wasn't my
You said the
FBA
observation.
membership.
You brought up Kai Cenat, and you were saying that there's this moment where whenever the higher he ascends, that there's this space opening up to shit on.
and that's irresponsible to put it just on him.
Kai,
Right.
yeah.
I see it a lot, is what I was saying. I don't want to call out a bunch of names, but I see it a lot. That's all.
And I agree with you. I disagreed with this idea that there is no Black American culture because of slavery.
Yeah, I disagree.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's just not true.
That's stupid.
And I
You
was
can
hoping
see it and feel it everywhere.
it's everywhere, and it's this idea like we didn't come here from Africa last year. There's two things that can be true at the same time, right? We were disconnected from our culture. We were disconnected through slavery. We don't know our origins. We don't know our particular country. Some people can go back to the country they were from. Some people don't. But it's been hundreds of years. We have connections to Africa, legitimate connections to Africa. At the same time, Black Americans here who were enslaved, including my ancestors, created a culture here. When you go to the Black church, that's Black culture.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, that's Black. Hip hop is Black culture.
music,
The blues.
period.
Yes.
Pop music.
Yes.
Is descended from the blues, which is Black culture.
Right.
Like,
And-
let's not be stupid.
Yes, and it's not. And is it connected to? I mean, if I listen to jazz or the blues, is it connected to Africa? Yeah, there's polyrhythms.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
things like that. When you baptize somebody in the church, is that connected to water emergent religions in Africa? Yeah, but there's some shit that came here that is about being a product of slavery. The blues. What is more tragic comic and blues centered than being Black in America? I mean, what the fuck are we talking about? And so when we say Black Americans don't have culture, that's stupid, and it disrespects the tradition that Black people built. The foods we eat, collard greens, fucking plant.
Oxtail.
Chitlins.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah.
Food,
No,
dance,
I've had this
everything.
conversation,
Some people-
and when with things as simple
Art.
as explaining to the Dominican barber why a Black baldy may be different to cut than a Dominican baldy.
Yes.
Like that's how these conversations come up in small doses where you realize you're talking to people that just
Right.
they don't know.
Don't get it.
You
They
don't know.
don't understand.
Exactly.
Well, the reason why some of the people, like ADOS, some of the people do, they don't, even though they acknowledge that there's a connection with Africa, they don't care. They have on record saying, I really don't care. We care about, it's been hundreds of years that my ancestors has been on 7 generations, 6 generations, and then there's other people that believe that you should acknowledge that Africa is a part of your lineage.
And
so that's
You
where
can acknowledge it,
That's
but-
where the disconnect come from.
I think there's space for both of those conversations. I think when we talk about reparations, when we talk about a justice claim, we have to realize that Black Americans here have a unique experience and a unique justice claim because this country was built on our exploited labor through the project of slavery. We got to be honest about that. And as somebody who's 3 generations from slavery, my great grandparents were slaves.
Yeah.
Right. So I see very. I mean, we just talked about my dad and his name. 2 generations before was Lodrick Merriweather, a white man who wouldn't give him names.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like that shit's American.
Nigga, my fucking great them niggas' names was Moses Budden and London Budden. It's just ancient names.
Right, Moses is an ancient ass name.
Yeah. And he was a junior.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Black Americans have a culture. We have a life that is not connected. We don't have to go and find our origin story in Africa or do those bullshit DNA tests to know who we are. At the same time, I happen to also identify as a Pan-Africanist. I feel like Black people here are connected to Black people everywhere, and that we have to think about ourselves in a global context. I'm an internationalist. I think both things can be true at the same time. I am connected to Black people and African people everywhere, but I don't need them to be able to say I have a culture.
That's it.
That's it.
That's where I stand.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I stand.
Yeah, that's
Got it.
Yeah.
right there.
That's it. So
I ain't trying to diss nobody else, and I'm not with adding to the division that they're trying to do. Like, I'm not with that either. Like, you black, you black.
Right.
No matter where you're from. That's how.
All that division shit is just
Yeah.
the
It's
product
just that.
of races doing
Yes.
fucking their job. You're doing their job for them.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Could not agree more. What else do I have?
Beyonce,
on
man.
This here.
Beyonce, Joe. Beyonce.
I think Lil Meech ratting is more important. But
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
did you hear it?
You just go shit on
I
my
didn't.
shit? You just go shit on me like
No,
that?
let's do it next. We're a team, nigga. We're a team. Brett and Owen.
You just call that nigga Owen. You just call that nigga Owen. You be cycling lines, nigga. We told you to stay home today.
Lil